Now, guys, if I was to ask you the most important question of this year, Ferrari or Lamborghini, would you say it's the Lamborghini? Because I would say it's the Lamborghini. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Lamborghini Sian. Sian, Lamborghini, whatever you want to call this thing. It's in the game. We finally have it, and here it is. It's an absurd looking piece of machinery. It's ridiculous. Like you thought the Centenario was like a sick version of what their V12 Lamborghini could be. I mean, look at this thing. Like, if this is any indication of what the new Aventador replacement is going to be like, it's looking very, very crazy. I'll tell you that. It's got the crazy headlights that obviously a lot of the new Lamborghinis are starting to, I guess, embrace. The little triangle, basically, or whatever. Basically, the Mercedes logo in their headlights. They have all of that. Lots of hexagons everywhere. Lots of weird angles and turns and everything. It looks crazy. And we have it. It's in the game. Now, how do you get this thing? You may be asking. Well, basically, in the festival playlist, if you go over to the series, you can see that the Horizon Secret Santa, both of the gifts have been given out. The Lambo Sian R has been given out as well. Just go check your messages. Just go check them, and it should be there for free. And just claim it. Now, I want to drive this thing. Not only do I want to drive it stock, just to see what it's like, but I also want to drive it modified and see what that's like. But it does have a different sound to the Aventador and the Centenario, which is good. Obviously, the inside graphics will still look the same. It's still a Lamborghini. This does make more power than both the Centenario and the Aventadors. Any Aventador. It sounds great. Ooh, okay. Bit of a crackle. I do like the way this sounds. That is very nice. That is very, very nice, I have to say. Even on the inside. And I like the way it's a convertible as well. I actually really like the way it's a convertible. Well, here it is. Out in the flesh. It looks beautiful outside, especially with all the natural light and everything. This is pretty much what it looks like. Very blurry. Yeah, it looks good. I really like it. I think it's a very good addition into this game. It's something different. It's something new. You know, something that we haven't had in previous games before, which is very, very nice. Now, how much power does this thing make? 880, I think, or something like that. It makes a lot more, like I said, than the other Lamborghinis that we have in the game right now. Oh, 808. So it makes 808 horsepower and 755 newton meters of torque. Only weighs 1,736 kilos. So, like, if you put this up against... Actually, I don't think I have a stock Aventador. I was going to say if I put it up against a stock Aventador or anything like that, but I don't really have one. I guess the SV is the only stock one that I have, but this was, like, 2016. 740 horsepower. 690 newton meters of torque, weighs 1,681 kilos, even though I don't know if this one's even stock. But you can see how much more powerful it is than your regular Lamborghinis that we have about the place. Let's go do stuff to this thing. Let's change things on it, because obviously we're in Forza, so we need to try and see if anything is good on it. I have actually checked the Discord, well, my Discord. Also, link to that is down below in the description box. And while you're there, also click that little red button that says subscribe on it. Click that, and then it'll turn into a different button that says subscribed, and that's a good thing, because it means you subscribe. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, basically, this isn't a very competitive car, is what people have been saying. It's a cool car, but it's not a very competitive one. So you don't really have a lot of things that this is better than other things, if that makes sense. I don't really know exactly what I want to build this thing for. Probably to handle well. I actually do want to see how much power I can squeeze out of this thing and maybe just get it to drive really well. So I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to give it some slick tires. I definitely don't want to change the wheels because the wheels look crazy. I may actually change the color of them I may get rid of some of the orange and just basically make it look a little bit like near. I do like the blue and black. I think looks good, or whatever, blue and carbon, because it's just full of carbon everywhere. Also, engine swaps available for this thing. We got a racing V12. I don't want to put that on. I'm definitely going to keep this thing all-wheel drive. However, we can twin turbo this thing, which should give it a little bit more oomph. So I'm going to do that. Tires, no. We've done all that. And now transmission is already, I'm pretty sure, on like a really good transmission. I'm pretty sure this is also like dual clutch, so that's why we can't actually change the clutches or anything like that on it. It's, by the looks of things, I don't know what this one changes to. This race transmission changes to something. It probably is the same transmission that we have on now, which I think is a 7-speed, because from here you can see I can only pick 6, 8, and then it goes 9, 10, and then the drift suspension, or drift transmission. But if I pick the race one, I guess it'll just allow me to change my final drive and on all the gears, but it'll still be the 7-speed transmission that's already in this car. There's a lot of stuff that's already customizable on it. I have actually checked that. A lot of the stuff is already interchangeable. Suspension, all that sort of stuff is already there for me to be able to change it. There you go. Even now, we can actually just add the drift suspension. I might do it just because. Does that mean that I have to actually? I think I might actually have to give it a wider track width as well if I'm doing that. Can I actually do it? I can do it. Okay. Okay, the wheels actually stick out nicer now. I'm probably going to bring it onto one of those maps that I made just to see how low we can actually get this thing to go. Because it'll be kind of funny to look at. Right, suspension, all that is all done. We can actually change quite a bit of stuff on this car in terms of power and stuff like that. But, yeah. I don't know how much faster or better this is going to make it. I mean, this is pretty much what we've ended up with. 1,532 horsepower, 1,365 newton meters of torque. And it weighs 1,431 kilos. Still a 7-liter V12. Okay. Well, now it's a 7-liter V12. I think before it was what? It's a 6.5-liter, which is pretty much the same engines that we have in the other cars. I don't know if they're changed. Whatever their internals are changed from the Aventador and all that stuff, but it's still the same. 6.5-liter, I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly. Okay. Now, all that's done. I want to go change the design of this thing, like I said, a little bit. I don't want it to have the orange accents everywhere on it, so I think we can probably end up doing that if I go to paint car. Do we have any other options? Oh, we do. Okay, so full orange. We have the white. And then fully black. Oh, the blue is the nicest one, though. The blue is definitely the nicest one out of the lot. Like I said, just the orange bit. The orange wheels just don't suit it. That's pretty much it. The copper parts around it, or the gold and copper parts around it, actually don't look that bad at all. Because you have the little logo on the winglet, and you have the little stripe in the middle and everything, and it matches the interior. You know, that's all perfectly fine. It's just the wheels I'm not a big fan of. So I'm gonna go change the wheels. We have a lot of different options for the wheels. So let's see. So there's the orange bits, pretty much gone with a first click. I love how the little valve seal thing is still like that. So change that. This is the second bit. I'm gonna go change this into sort of like a diamond cut. So it's gonna be a brushed aluminium. If I can find that. That's all chrome. I want that. I went fully past it. Aluminium, brushed, perfect. Then we go to paint group 3, which changes what? The center. That's fine. That's like a matte black color. That is perfectly fine. I don't want to change that. Inner barrel, I'm gonna change that to black. And then the outer lip, I'm going to leave that the way it is, which is, again, the same grayish color that the center cap is in. I think that looks so much better. Much, much better. As for the wheels, do I still get to keep the Lamborghini logo? We do get to keep the Lamborghini logo in the middle. I kind of want them to stand out a little bit, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. Maybe the golden color, I think would be kind of nice. Even if I pick this one, it kind of matches the rest of the wheels. Or sorry, it matches the rest of the kit around it. That's like sort of golden. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on, and then the window tint I don't really care for. But I just wanted to get rid of the little orange bits on the wheels. Again, like I said, the rest of it's fine. Having the gold like little bits and pieces on it, that is perfectly fine. All right, much nicer, much nicer. All right, I want to get rid of a little bit of camber, just a tiny bit. I don't want to have it max front camber because it does automatically because I'm on drift suspension. So I'm going to bring this up to about 3.5 degrees. There. And then get rid of some of this as well. Bring this to about 1 degree in the back. All negative camber. Right. Most of the power going to the rear wheels. I'm going to go change my diff ever so slightly here. Just bring the numbers up slightly. Everything else, I think we should be fine. Our transmission is pretty much set up. Let's have a look at its top speed. Does it still go up? 217. Oh, sorry, 277. Is that max? I think that might be max. I think 277 might be the top speed of this thing. Aero we can't adjust at all. I mean, we can probably change bits and pieces on this thing to get it to go a lot faster. Sorry, not a lot faster. A little bit faster. Like, usually just squeeze out a little bit more power, but... Oh, this sounds great. Even with the turbos now. Sounds like a race car. Jesus. It pulls... it pulls really hard as well. Oh my god. Jesus, this thing goes. Slow, mate. It's 275, 276. I am going uphill now. 276. 277 was max, right? It is 277. 78, 79. No 280. 279 miles per hour with this thing. Oh god. The gears are all messed up. It goes from 6 to 8. I can't believe I've already found a bug with this thing. It changes gears so quickly. And then 8. That's so weird. Brakes are also very good. Oh my god, man. What a weird thing. It looks so mad. Especially from the back. It just looks ridiculous. That wing as well that comes up. It's a ridiculous car. Yeah, it's cool. It is very, very cool. It's definitely one of the coolest Lamborghinis that they've ever created. Absolutely mental looking thing. Alright, let's go slam this thing into the floor and see what it looks like. I love how my brain just immediately, like, just goes to somewhere else. Alright, one sec. Let's see. Okay, let's have a look at this thing. It doesn't go that much lower. I was expecting it to go a little bit lower, but it's actually not that much lower. So if you guys don't know what I'm doing right now, I went into one of the worlds where it basically increases my gravity. The idle sounds really good in this. Pretty mad. Basically, I went into one of the worlds that I've created, and it increases the gravity a lot, so it presses the cars down a little bit more and makes them look a little bit more aggressive and just much better in general, much lower. Let me get to have a quick look at what that looks like in this car as well, because you can't actually lower it any more than what you've seen when I was driving this thing regularly on the highway. It looks good. It looks good a little bit lower. Like I said, it's not too much lower than what it was before, but just a little bit. Yeah, it's actually quite nice. Let's have a look with the camera. Yeah, it's a very pretty car, man. It is such a good looking car. Well, here it is. It is Lamborghini Sian. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Try it out for yourselves. Let me know if you've built any tunes for this thing that makes it look ridiculous, or sort of makes the handle ridiculous, not look ridiculous, because obviously you can't really change much more from what I've done here. But if you can make this thing to handle well for whatever, maybe it's a very good drag car or whatever, usually you guys definitely let me know over on the Discord with some crazy tunes, and I'll definitely try them in future videos. But for now, that's pretty much it. The Lamborghini Sian. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching this one. Goodbye, everyone.